Hey guys, what's up? Nick Ortiz here, and today, also again with Kevin, today we're going to be looking at guard retention. It can be a little complicated of a topic because guard retention can feel like a very daunting thing to learn, especially when somebody's going super fast, they're throwing your legs on by. It can get chaotic, and the next thing you know, you're getting pinned. I just want to go, in my opinion, step by step really quick for you guys in order to help you understand a little bit better, let's say when you're seated, and then when you get to supine, and then lastly, when somebody cuts an angle on you. So first things first, let's just look at very simple. I'm in front of Kevin. What Kevin wants is to get me supine. From here, as soon as he reaches for my ankles. Now, this is something I learned from John Calistine. From here, I can't just allow him to grab my ankles and then just put my back to the mat, and now he's in control. That will happen, and when it happens, we have options from there too. But as soon as he grabs my ankles, I immediately grab behind the triceps, and even if I can't get behind here, up high on the armpits. Now I can use the momentum of Kevin throwing my back to the mat to pull Kevin into me, and then I can start looking to get situations where I could start bringing him forward into ashigaramis. I can get creative, starting to sit up and maybe wrestle up from bottom, all that sort of good stuff. Now, this time maybe I'm a little bit slow, and as Kevin grabs me, I wasn't able to pull him in, and he gets my back to the mat. Guys, I cannot allow the soles of my feet to point down away from Kevin, and I can't just allow Kevin to put my heels to my butt. So from this situation, as soon as this happens, strong Kevin, strong grip, perfect. I pummel my feet, the blades of my feet, to the inside of my partner's forearms. Something I got from John Danaher. It's pretty much like a pseudo-ish spider guard. So when I'm in this position, it looks like nothing's really going on from my perspective, but in reality, I have the inside position relative to Kevin's two elbows. So what I like to do now is as soon as I'm here, I brace my triceps on the mat, I lift my hips, and I extend one of my legs. So this presents a leg to deter Kevin from coming forward. And now I can keep my elbows in tight. I could start to reach. My elbow is not away from my ribs. I slide it up my leg, and I reach for the arm closest to my head. I can break that grip. I can start to square up. I can start to pummel this other leg inside, and we can start bringing Kevin forward and start going in on the attack. Now this time, Kevin grabs my ankles. He throws me to the mat, and from here, maybe I couldn't pummel my feet in time. This is where I like to self-frame. Lubov, could you come to my left-hand side, please? So Kevin runs to his left, my right. He throws my legs on by. I self-frame with my left hand on the outside of my knee. Again, another thing I got from John Danaher, where I want to make sure that my arm acts as a kickstand for my leg. I'm not closing the space because that's not going to help, but I'm also not too wide either. If Kevin pushes me to my left, maybe my hand slips off. So find that healthy spot, pretty much a fist length apart from your hip to your elbow. Now, as this is happening, I'm already looking at Kevin, and I'm already going to look to present a foot here to govern distance away from myself and Kevin so he can't get the pin. So as Kevin comes forward, it's going to be very difficult. I could also re-pummel my foot inside if I need to. I could also reach with my right hand and strip that grip off. And now I have the hand fight. I'm winning the hand fight. I've squared myself up to Kevin, and from here I can look to take the inside position. Now, lastly, guys, Kevin throws my legs on by. I don't even self-frame. Ideally, of course, what I want is to connect my knees and elbows. Let's say if Kevin comes down to two knees, I'm going to present a side guard to Kevin so that now he runs into my knee and elbow connection, and my arm is close to my head. So if you were to reach for my head, my hand would block the arm trying to control my head. I could start to look to put feet inside. I can start to look to pummel feet inside like so, and I could also begin to square up again. And lastly, let's say if Kevin's on two knees, but I have no knee and elbow. This is where I keep my hands close to my head. So even though Kevin, let's say he gets chest to chest, from here it looks like he's pinning me, but I still have the inside position. And as he has the pin per se, I have 3 seconds. If not, if we're still here, I'll get scored on. So as soon as he lands, I'm already taking my left foot to the outside, shrimping, cutting a bit of an angle to connect my knee and elbow, and ultimately keep this arm away from my head, because that's really important. I can't allow him to control my head. Once again, guys, if he continues to come forward, we have attacks, maybe clamp guard. Maybe if he pulls away, I have tegatame. If Kevin continues to pull away, then I could start coming up, and I could start, again, going back on my offensive cycle. So with that being said, guys, just watch it from the beginning. If you need to go step by step, but we want to make sure that we have an answer for every situation that comes our way whenever we're running into these problematic situations of somebody just trying to grab our legs, put us on our back, throw us all over the place, go crazy. and ultimately get us pinned. Worst case scenario, maybe you have no knee and elbow connection. As long as your elbows aren't away from your ribs and everything is in tight, even if somebody gets chest to chest on you, they don't really have chest to chest. And from there, we can still move, we can still get underhooks, we could still get our knee and elbow connection, we could still do something to get back to an offensive cycle. Kevin, that being said, thank you so much. Guys, thank you for watching. This is a sweater that Tony B made. He's the owner of Mushin. So if you guys like the merch, hit him up on Instagram. I believe he's Neo Guido. I don't know, something cool like that. Who knows? But anyways, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. And yeah, have a great day. Thank you.